said, because I don't think we captured that in the sound bite that we're going to play for you. But it is very, very key for us to read this out to you. He sort of made a policy statement on what will be his guiding principle.
Absolutely.
He says, my assistants and myself will not invite to the camp of the national team of Nigeria any player who is not playing in the top division in the recognized leagues of the world, including Nigeria. So what that means, and I think West Ham also did it when he was coach of Nigeria, if you are not in the top flight,
absolutely.
If you are not in the top flight, you won't get an invite to the national team. Although West Ham gave a waiver to Iguavoin, and to some other players who were already...
Some were even clubless at the time.
Who were clubless and who were in the second division at that time.
But before that time, they already proved...
They already proved and they were already established members of the team. So it says the only exception will be those players from any of the age-grade national teams that we find exceptional and deserving of an opportunity to try and win shares in the senior team. That's what Sunday Oliseh is saying. But then that leads me to another issue. People talk about the need for us to always call up top quality players, but where are they?
Which is an interesting question.
Where are the top players?
Which adds what Onyo was saying about what Oliseh plans to do, about being a team player, about about also working with the federation. Now he's also setting standards, which is particularly key for anyone who wants to succeed. That the minimum requirement for playing for the
Super top division football.
Play top division football in a recognized league in the world, which is understandable. But you asked, like the question you said,
where are the top players?
Back in the day when he was playing for the Super Eagles, we had players in Juventus, we had players in Inter Milan, AC Milan.
If CAF wanted to pick a CAF 11, 8 were Nigerians. And even the Nigerians left out were just left out because it's not a Nigerian team.
The only Nigerian who is playing top flight football is even how do I say it?
Ahmed Musa or Vincent Ayama?
No, not even Vincent Ayama. Sorry, Mikel Obi. Listening to the cause is questionable.
No, Tony, when the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. You know, now we have to define our own, top leagues in the world. You know, with the context
the top leagues are the top leagues.
Where our players are.
Israel.
In Israel.
No way.
We can't go outside what we have to
Slovakia.
invite players. You know, we have to.
Wherever you are, play in the top division.
Play in the top league and come and prove yourself. You see, when the national team is doing well, then our players will get to bigger clubs.
Very true.
You know, when we are doing well in '94, in the '90s, our players were playing in Juve,
English Premier League.
In English Premier League. You know, so by the time Oliseh actualizes his dream, then our players will start getting clubs in the bigger European clubs. You know, so
which was the template of Clemens Westerhoff.
Very true. Very true. I remember how Emmanuel Aminika was the subject of a transfer between MSV Duisburg and Sporting Lisbon.
Absolutely.
Oliseh is trying to bring back those times where Nigerian players become a major focus for club sides in transfer windows. And as it currently stands now, the transfer window is currently on. We can't find any Nigerian making some kind of meaningful move to a top club.
But I think the bottom line is that even if you are not playing in the best clubs in the world,
be a regular.
Be a regular. I think the context of what Oliseh is saying.
Top flight of the league.
If you are not playing in the best of clubs or in the most top flight league in the world, wherever you find yourself, play regular football and be amongst the best wherever you are.
Absolutely.
I think those are the issues. Well, sometimes he's a very lucky man. He's getting paid even before the job starts. 3 months ahead by the president of the Nigerian Football Federation. I think it's just an enthusiastic move.
No, wait, Tony, hold on. That was, for me, I don't know about Tony, but for me, that was a shocking move.
To pay him ahead 3 months?
Where in the history of the Nigerian football
we paid Lagabak ahead.
No, what happened to
Lagabak? What happened to Lagabak? So today is being regarded as a scam artist in Nigerian football circle.
No, Tony.
The man has not even...
What is good for the geese is good for the gander. You know, it's like placing the
okay, so you guys don't agree.
Which Nigerian coach has received, in the history of Nigerian football, which Nigerian-born coach has received his salary 3 months ahead?
3 months. What has he done? What has he done?
In fact, I think they're still owing some coaches from way back.
Then what it means, Tony, what it means is that the likes of CRC and the rest can also, approach the NFL. So since you have started your kind gesture, you can also extend it.
Wait, have they even paid Edwin Okon?
They have not paid him.
Amadou Shaibu, who has coached the Super Eagles on countless occasions, I think they're still owing monies from the past as well.
Toye, I think
it was a shocking.
No, Toye, you are closer to.
Most skill advice. Not a matter of closer anything.
I think you should advise our president that running the NFF is not like a town union on launching, where people come out and show off their wealth. This is Nigerian football.
This is not a show off of
wealth. No, this is Nigerian Football Federation.
This is a move, probably.
Which move? What has it done?
Okay. If I say what the best practices in the world, tell me which coach in the world
is paid 3 months.
Is it Fabio Capello? Is it Roy Hodgson? Is it Dunga? Is it Didier Deschamps? Name which coach, even club football coaches, name which one of them have been paid 3 months ahead.
Okay, noted. But guys, what do you expect from
God forbid the man is sacked now. Does he fund the 3 months?
It is noted now. It is noted. Now, what is the agenda for Sunday Oliseh, guys? What should he be looking at? Quick fire approach, because a game is coming up September 4 against Tanzania. Then after that, we have the CHAN qualifiers. There's no time to waste. We have to hit the ground running. The good news is that it's met with the technical committee, and they've already had a long meeting on what they want to do and all of that. But we've got to hit the ground running. So what would you want to see as immediate a plan for Sunday Oliseh and the coaches?
Well, the immediate plan to him is, like you said, the game against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania is September. And good enough, Oliseh, has met with, like you said, the technical committee. He has Salisu. He has Salisu Yusuf, who was a member of the Keshi-led board. So
Keshi-led team.
The Keshi-led team. If he has to listen to him, he will get blueprints of what to do. He has also mentioned that you need to get players playing top league and in Nigeria. So they already have that. So what he needs to do, if he has his own philosophy, his own players that he wants to invite, he can rub minds, get them invited, and get that game cracking. We don't want to waste time. Now he has been unveiled. A lot of he is getting the support from everybody, from the Nigerian Football Federation. They have paid his money like the president said.
In fact, that is even added pressure.
He has to work.
I mean, when you put, we always say that to whom much is given, much is expected. This man has been given 3 months' salary in advance. Plenty is expected from him. No, despite what they might say about him being given the opportunity to put in place a 5-year development plan, train coaches, and look, if the Super Eagles for any reason fails, nobody remembers what other things.
Are they talking of 5 years when they gave him 3 years?
No. It's a plan. You can draw a plan for a long time, even if you're not going to be there.
Somebody else can execute
to implement it. So that shouldn't be an issue. But I think I want to borrow from what Tunde said, and I think it's a charge to the Nigerian Football Federation and to Sunday Oliseh as well, that your primary job is Super Eagles, first of all. The Eagles must be winning before we talk about other plans for 8th grade teams and all of that, because we have to strike the balance. Yes, put a plan in place, but then we must get the Eagles winning again, because if we are doing other things well and the Eagles are not winning, Nigerians are still going to be looking at it and say, look, we are not happy. We want a change. But the most important thing is the Eagles must click into gear once again, winning, and then we can begin to build up from there a style, a structure for Nigerian football. But on a more serious note, we wish Sunday Oliseh the very, very best. Let's take a listen now to NFF President Amaju Pinnick and, of course, Sunday Oliseh. When we are back, we'll tell Tunde to go and take a rest. He's been too antagonistic of all that we've been doing. We'll tell him to go and sit down somewhere, and Sisi will join us. And those people from Ife, interestingly, okay, it's Churchill Oliseh that's from Ife.
Yeah.
They've been saying that I don't allow Sunday to talk. He has spoken on his mind today now, no problem. All right, we'll go on that break. We'll come back. There's plenty more on Sports Tonight.
Today is another epoch-making day in the history of historiographic literature of football of Nigeria. We are very, very excited about today. And today we have just been able to unveil, we've just been able to present the Pep Guardiola of Africa. On the part of the Federation, we will make everything humanly and materially and otherwise possible for him to excel. On the part of the Federation, everything that we have in this contract, A to Z, is going to be religiously followed.
First of all, I'm not coming as a messiah. I'm not coming as a man who knows it all. I'm not coming as someone who can singularly, alone, just turn Nigeria into Germany. But I'm coming as a man who has come to serve his country and ready to give 150% if needed.
We are not coming to fight war, we're coming to start.
A very elaborate